Good morning to all. Welcome back. Today I'm going to discuss about the spooling. Spool is an acronym for simultaneous peripheral operation online. It is a kind of buffering mechanism or a process in which data is temporarily held to be used and executed by a device, program or the system. Data is sent to and stored in the memory or other volatile storage until the program or computer requests it for execution. In a computer system, peripheral equipment such as printer and punch card readers etc. are generally batch processing, are very slow relative to the performance of the rest of the system. Getting input and output from that type of system was quickly sent to be a bottleneck. So here comes the need for a spool. That means why the spool? Because there are some slow devices used in the computer system and getting input and output from that type of system was quickly seen to be a bottleneck. So here comes the need for spool. So spool is a temporary buffer area through which on which you can store the data for the temporarily. Spooling works like a typical request queue where data, instruction and process from multiple sources are accumulated for execution, and it is maintained on computer's physical memory. Buffers or the I/O device specific interrupts. The spool is processed in FIFO manner. Whatever the first instruction is there in the queue will be popped and executed. First in, first out. That means spool is the buffer area. Whatever the instruction present first, it will be popped first. Right? So look this diagram. This is a block diagram. This is a CPU processor. This is a disk. This is a spooling area and the card reader. So this is the printer. Right. Application and implementation of the spool. The most common can be found in I/O devices like keyboard, printer and mouse. For example, in printer, the documents files that are sent to the printer are first stored in the memory or the printer spooler. Once the printer is ready, it fetches the data from the spool and prints it. That is the application. A batch processing system uses spooling to maintain a queue of ready to run jobs which can be started as soon as the system has the resource to process them. So spooling is capable of overlapping I/O operations for one job with processor operation for another job. So multiple processes can write documents to a print queue without waiting and resume with their work. So spooling is nothing, it is a temporary memory area in which you can store the data for the temporary purpose. And generally it is connected for the different type of I/O devices, because example the printer is an I/O input output devices. At a time number of requests generated towards the printer. So what the printer will do? A printer maintains a temporary buffer area in the memory which is known as the printer spooler. All the requests are placed within that spooler and it will be executed in the FCFS fast come fast serve basis. That means which the instruction is come fast, it will be served fast. Instruction which comes that means it will be going on so one after another. Next is your email and mail is another example is email system. And email is delivered by a mail transfer agent and to a temporary storage area where it waits to be picked by the mail user agent. Next is your can also be used for generating the banner pages. These are the pages used in computerized printing in order. And to separate the documents from each other and to identify the originator of the print request by the username and account number on a bin for pickup. Such pages are used in office environment where many people share the small numbers of available resources. So, spool is one type of temporary buffer area, or you can say each I/O device maintains its own buffer area where you can store the data for the temporary. So, this is all about the spooling, and this spooling is present temporary buffer which can read data from secondary storage device directly and simultaneously the CPU executing some other job in the spool disk at the same time. So, spool is a buffer that holds the operation for a device like printer that cannot accept interleaved data streams. So, this is all about the chapter number 4, device management. So, in the next class, we are going to discuss about the chapter number 5. So, thank you for all.